See, the scapegoating of Enzo Fernandez needs to stop. It needs to stop, and it is very annoying. Like when I come across your post or when I come across your comments and I see you scapegoating Enzo Fernandez, two things just come to my mind. Either you are just an hater of Enzo Fernandez or you are ignorant. Now, if you are an hater of Enzo Fernandez, I understand that. Do your thing. Talk about Enzo Fernandez, find mistakes, troll him. I understand that. But if you are ignorant and you are just talking down on Enzo Fernandez because you see other people talking down on Enzo Fernandez, or because you don't even understand the football you are watching, then there is a problem with you. You need to go and find a solution because you don't know football. If you don't know football. Now let's get this thing straight. The mistakes against Bayern Munich, the first goal, it came from Tosin Adarabioyo and Trevor Chalobah. It came from them. What were they doing? Chalobah was the one who scored the own goal. So that was it. Was not the one who scored the own goal. It was the one who scored the own goal. Marco Kurela was the one who allowed Ulisse to take the cross. So no Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez was not at fault there. The second goal, Moses Caicedo was the one who made the tackle in the penalty box. Moses Caicedo was the one who made the tackle. Moses Caicedo should not have made that tackle. He should not have made that tackle. I love him. He's the best defensive midfielder in the whole of Europe. But the truth must be that he should not have made that tackle, especially since he was inside the penalty box. The third goal was Malo Gusto and Trevor Chalobah. Anyhow you want to say it, either you can say Trevor Chalobah should not be passing to Malo Gusto, Malo Gusto should be doing better with the ball. Whatever you say, Trevor Chalobah and Malo Gusto, one of them are fault for the third goal. In these three goals, Enzo Fernandez was not at fault for any of them. Yet, the scapegoats that you people are talking about after the game is Enzo Fernandez. What are you saying? Again, if you are an hater, I respect it. Talk about him, scapegoat him. But if you are ignorant, if you are not an hater, you are just ignorant, talking about things you don't understand, trying to scapegoat Enzo Fernandez, then what is wrong with you? Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. That is what actually happened, right? Enzo Fernandez was tracking his runners all game. There was no time the runners of Enzo Fernandez got past Enzo Fernandez. He was tracking Harry Kane. Enzo Fernandez was stuck with pressing, with triggering the Chelsea's press up front, and he was doing that. Enzo Fernandez played inside the block during transitions, which meant that the build-up, Chelsea build-up was going through Rhys James, Moses Caicedo, Cole Palmer, and Malo Gusto. Basically, that right-hand side, that was where Chelsea's build-up was going through. Basically. So, Enzo Fernandez was inside. So, there was no way Enzo Fernandez would have shown his creativity. That was the instruction from Maresca for Enzo Fernandez to play inside the block. And when you are playing inside the block, you are not there to play for your creativity. You are there to press. You are there to track runners. You are basically there like a defense guy, a defender. You are basically there. Now, I see some of you are throwing statistics, comparing him with Andre Santos, who a very fine player. But what you are forgetting is the context here. Andre Santos came on late when Bayern Munich were tired. So naturally, it would have more influence. And also, Andre Santos came to play a different role entirely. Enzo Fernandez, the role Enzo Fernandez was playing was like a false nine. It was like a false nine, making runs into the opposition penalty box while still tracking back defensively. So it was like a false nine. It was always crashing the ball. That was why you will see there was a chance in the very first 10 minutes of the game that Cole Palmer passed to Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez took his first touch, he took a shot, and it was blocked. The only reason why Enzo Fernandez could be in that position was because that was the instruction. He was playing as a false nine. You would not see Moses Caicedo in that type of situation. You will not see Andre Santos in that type of situation because that is not their role. That was not the instruction. Right? So Enzo Fernandez's instruction was basically operating as a first line, making runs into the box while still walking or tracking back defensively. Andre Santos, he came on fresher, and his role was to operate from deep. He was like a deep line playmaker. He was deep in the pivot and he was facing the pitch. Different roles, different game states. That was why you will see that Andre Santos was the one who made that pass. Yes, he was the one who made that pass to Cole Palmer. That's Cole Palmer's second goal that was ruled off as offside. It was Andre Santos. And look at the position Andre Santos made that pass from. It was from deep position. So if you are comparing that, Andre Santos had more effect on the game despite playing fewer minutes than Enzo Fernandez, then you don't know what you are saying. You don't know what you are watching. Because different roles, different responsibilities. See, if you are blaming Enzo Fernandez, right, just admit that you don't like him. And I respect that. You don't like him because the narrative does not even match what you are saying. You don't like him. But if you claim that it is not because you don't like him, it's because you are saying the truth, then you don't know the truth you are saying. You are just ignorant. Because Enzo Fernandez did not do anything wrong in this game. Nothing wrong. He played his role perfectly.